No! Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Overanalyzed, our glorious Overwatch community coaching series. Watch this and you will get better at the game. Now remember, if you want to send in a video clip for consideration to appear on this series, then follow the instructions in the video description below. You can send replay codes, you can send YouTube links, keep sending them in. You guys are awesome and you might appear on the show if you're lucky. Okay, talking of lucky, this player, ladies and gentlemen, is not lucky. This is a Mercy main that has been stuck, that's right, in bronze forever. Since the beginning of the game. They picked the game up in 2016. They cannot escape bronze. They say in the email that they sent, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just, this is like, there's got to be something drastically wrong here. And we're going to be able to help you. I'm sure we can help you. So it says they basically bounce between 600 and 800 SR. And it's their dream to get to silver. Well, we're going to help you, Mercy main. We're going to get you to silver. So we're going to go on board with Cloud, who is the... What the hell? This replay viewer has so many bugs. And hopefully, we're going to be able to help you out here because looking at the email, it's actually a really well-worded email and it gives a ton of information of what happens in the game. It says most of the time you think, oh, what the hell? That was stupid of me. Why did I do that? But this game, you really don't know, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I won't spoil it because, well, we need to see what happens when we get stuck into this. All right, then. Okay, so let's take a step back to begin with. This is bronze, right? Now, I mean this with the greatest respect possible. Let me just go a bit of full screen here. When you look at the ranks in Overwatch, right, you can kind of give each tier a certain, let's say, a player can do a certain thing in each tier. In bronze, they need to understand how to play their hero. And if they play their hero well, right, this is a whole host of things they need to look at. But if they make the right decisions, even just basic decisions, and they make them well, and they've got pretty decent positioning, they will get out of bronze. Bronze is basically where you go in Overwatch when you don't really understand how to play your hero. Now, for you, playing Overwatch since it came out, you've probably just got some bad habits, and we can probably help you out with them. And then, like in Silver, you generally get players who's slightly better, and you start going up through the tiers. I think I've gone over it before. I'm not going to do it in this video, like break each rank down, but each rank generally has a thing which is a problem. So, let's take a look at what we've got here. Let's just take a look at the team comp before we get stuck into this. So, we've got you on the Mercy. Okay, that's fine. And we've got Batiste. Now, we've actually got a nice little bit of synergy. We've got the Pharmacy combo, which is an easy thing to do. So, if I'm a bronze Mercy, I look at this team and I'm like, okay, we've got a Pharah. I can damage boost the Pharah. Ooh, nearly knocked my drink over. I can damage boost the Pharah because I wave my hands around like a bloody idiot. I can damage boost the Pharah, all right? So that's a nice little thing I can do. But I don't want to stay stuck on the Pharah and pocket the Pharah. I want to be aware of what my team are doing. We've got Ball, okay. We've got Orisa, pretty good tank. And we've got Hanzo, and yeah, that kind of rounds out our team. Enemy team comp, you know, they've got a Reinhardt. They're going to be able to hold the choke and whatnot. It's probably going to be an issue we're going to see on this map in bronze, is teams not walking through the choke as well. Okay, so we're playing nice and safe to begin with. We're not paying any attention. Okay, so this is something, again, which is really weird to me. Because when we come down to the bronze level, decisions are just super strange. Like, I don't know what's this Orisa doing? Does anybody know? Does anybody in the back there know what this Orisa is doing? Why is this Orisa come out the gate and is going up to the high ground? And you're following the Orisa with a damage boost. You're actually not achieving anything here, right? Take a look at what's going on around here. We've got Batiste and we've got our Ball basically at the choke already. The rest of our team, I don't know what we're doing. Why is the enemy there? No, oh god, this game is gonna send me crazy. I just forget that they're there. I don't know why Moira is there. What is this Moira do? Okay, there's our Pharah. All right, cool. We're slowly getting to the high ground. I've never actually ever seen this happen. Interesting defensive position. Right, listen, bronze players, listen to me, please, for the love of God. If you're a bronze tank player, don't go up there. Never go up there. There's two ways you go to the point, right? The first way is you walk out the door and you go through here like this. You dump your shield down here and you do whatever you got to do. If you're Reinhardt, you don't dump your shield down. You walk through that choke with the rest of your team and hopefully they follow you and we go here and then we start causing the enemy problems. The other way you get to the point is this way. We come out this way and we go through the low ground here. Look, whee, and then we're at the choke. We don't go up here. This is a very weird thing to do. Very, very, very weird. All right, so you're damage boosting Orisa. It's not the target for the damage boost in here. Should be the Pharah or the Hanzo. Probably the Pharah. I would damage boost the Pharah. We don't need to heal. Like, we're over-healing too much here. Where's the damage boost? So get the... Yeah, heal the Pharah. Right. Okay. 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 I feel like we got a little bit confused there. We've kind of... Yeah, we've let our Pharah die. We kind of got a bit confused there. So we gave our Pharah slightly... Where is she? Where the hell is that Pharah? Did you go in deep? Why would that Pharah... Does Pharah just go straight in here? Okay, so this is... I don't know what's going on here. I really don't know what's going on here. There's Pharah. So Farah's getting damage boosted and probably thinks like, oh yeah. And then he's like, I'm going... Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, what? I thought Pharah... Oh... Yeah, okay, that's unlucky. That's actually quite nice off the Orisa. Okay, that's unlucky. Right, we lose Pharah. Okay, this isn't great. Our Batiste is like, I don't know, doing damage on the front line and not healing. Let's heal, let's heal, let's heal. So all we want to do here, all we're doing is don't die. Just play safe. Just keep topping your team up. I like the damage boost on the Hanzo because he might get a pick. Okay, back off, back off. Use the I need healing as well. Like, if you take damage, press that. Everybody should do that because it helps the other healer as well. Right, the problem we've got here is our Orisa. I don't know what our Orisa is doing, right? So, your Mercy, and you can't actually change this, right? So, this is difficult, but you just kind of have to play what you've got, right? You could get into the voice comms and say, hey, Orisa, can you walk through the choke? Or at least join us, you know, in the choke, Orisa, not wherever the hell you are. You're not DPS, Orisa. But we've just got to adapt the way we're playing, right? So, we're just damage boosting, we're just healing. We're healing ball. What we're doing, okay. Our Hanzo's gone in deep. All right, so just look at the kill feed. Dead basic stuff. We've just got to disengage here. Let's run away. We can save Pharah there. Okay. Let me just talk about this because I know why you've done this. Because you're like, oh no, Farah's dying. Because I think what's happening is, and this is something which I've seen happen quite a lot with, especially with bronze Mercy players and like silver as well, and even gold, is they fixate a little bit too much on keeping everybody at full health. Now here, right, it actually doesn't matter because we've lost this fight, right? Look at the spawn. Look who's dead in the spawn, right? Our tank is dead, right? We don't have a tank. Okay, granted, we didn't have a tank anyway, but we don't have a tank, right? So here, we're just waiting to regroup. We don't actually need to invest our ultimate. What we should be using the ultimate for is when eventually, hopefully, our tank gets down here and wants to go in, we can use it to supplement the attack, right? And get a bit more value instead of popping it just to keep the Pharah alive when really this fight is a mess. Like we're losing this fight and I don't think our ult is going to make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. Their Genji is absolutely up in our Batiste. It's just it's a bit of a mess. So should have probably saved it, right? Yeah, so he's come out with a blade. Nice immo feel from Batiste. I think he's still going to die. Yeah, he goes down. You see what I'm saying though? It didn't really make a difference. We used our ultimate and it didn't actually get us anywhere because it was just like... So here's the thing, right? The game gives you a lot of information and the game was saying to us there, don't attack, don't use ultimates because we could see our main tank was dead and we were not together and the enemy were heavily pushing on us. There's no way we could have pushed that fight back with our Mercy ultimate. If we were like, I don't know, a Zarya with a Graviton, okay, maybe we could like grab the Genji and kill him or something. I don't know. But for the Mercy ultimate in this example, we really shouldn't have used it. And the game was giving us everything we needed to know about that, but we didn't take it in. And this is just something which, you know, it just comes down to experience. But if you've played Overwatch since the game come out, you know these things, right? You just have to be confident and believe in yourself. Okay, so it looks like our Orisa is deciding to push on the low ground. Now, I often talk about... Well, I have spoken about this in OverAnalzyed a lot. I don't have my pen so I can draw on the screen because this is a replay viewer. But notice how you're looking at the floor. Try not to look at the floor too much. Try to look a bit, you know... Look up, right? Don't look into the ground. I know Mercy doesn't require FPS aim as such, but looking up will give you a better sort of overview of what's going on instead of looking at the ground. Okay, so our Pharah killed us out with her ultimate. Yeah, it's standard. All right, our Batiste seems to like to do damage. That's fine. Okay, So with Immortality Field down, we could be cheeky and get a damage boost out. So here... oh, man. This is a difficult one. And I'm trying to keep calm. Where's our Genji? What's he doing? Not our Genji, our Hanzo. What's our Hanzo doing? Standard 2 minefields. For some reason, my game's just minimized. Not entirely sure why. Okay, now it's back. What did I miss? Okay. Right. Okay. Orisa. Ploppy. You throw in the game. I'm keeping calm, but you throw in the game. Ploppy, ploppy. Okay. We rezzed. Walk through the choke. Please walk through the choke. Please walk through the choke. Please, please. You tank players like this are causing poor Mercy players and everybody else to be stuck at this rank because you're not walking through the choke. Walk through the choke. Orisa, you're not damaged. What are you doing? Walk through the choke. This Mercy is playing a goddamn heart out and you are just standing there. You're not doing anything. You're walking forward. You're getting no value. Reinhardt slammed the crap out of you. You're on the floor. Just walk forward. Please walk forward. This Mercy has got probably 1 billion healing by now. It's actually doing really well healing targets. That Hanzo's trying to get some sort of flank damage. Genji's got a blade up in us. We're actually, huge play. We're away from it. I love it. Right, ball has gone in. Finally, Orisa has moved to the point. Great use of Guardian Angel to get in there. I like it. We don't really want to be on the Reinhardt, but... So, in this fight here, we need to use our ultimate as soon as it's available, but it's still... Like, it's the final fight, right? Look again. Like, what I'm saying is, like, look at what the game gives you information-wise, right? We know this is the final fight. We need to use everything. So, as soon as that ult is available, we're going to use it. But apart from that, we're going to play safe. We're going to, play around the corner, because remember with Mercy Beam, you can connect Mercy Beam and then get great line of sight, and the beam is still actually active, then you can come back round again. It's a very good way of keeping yourself alive instead of standing out in the open. But your position here, relative to everything else that's going on, is kind of fine. And I think Hanzo's about to use his his dragon thing. Dragon strike. So yeah, this bleeping is sending me crazy as well. So yeah, just keep healing. We can't really do too much more here. Heal the ball. Okay, nice res. Okay, take up that position again. Okay, we've got Genji on us. So you see, okay, actually really good play by the Pharah. But can you see like how you're moving into the fight? And we don't actually need to be in there. You see, this is much better positioning, right? We don't need to get sucked into the fight. And this happens at a lot of ranks. This happens, I reckon, obviously from bronze, but bronze up to probably plat. And it probably even happens in diamond, where players just get dragged into the fight, right? And they're just all together. And it's a bit of a mess, right? Don't do that. You don't need to do that because you're going to be vulnerable. Okay. Get back on board. So now we've got our ultimate. So, I mean, the only reason we won that, I think, is because Ball just went YOLO in, but Orisa followed Ball, and that was it. Orisa was the problem. But the issue here, right, is it's okay me going on a mad rant, like, please move forward, Orisa, what are you doing? This is why 2CP is hella frustrating to play. Because if you get a tank that doesn't want to go through the choke, there's not much you can do about it, right? And in that sense, you've been overwatched. Just deal with it. Try not to lose your rag, lose your mind, go crazy, get triggered, tilt, whatever. Lose your rag is probably like a very British saying. But like, don't lose your mind, right? Just be chill. Just think it's fine. I'm just going to carry on working on my fundamentals because that's all this is about. At this rank in the game, it's just about making good decisions, making good moves. And mostly, we make decent decisions. I think let's just see what we do here before we start breaking stuff down. So, yeah, Orisa again. Like, this Orisa, I think. I'm going to call Blizzard out on this. I think this is bad hero design. Because I think people think that Orisa is some sort of DPS tank because it's got a large chain gun, minigun style thing, the fusion cannon. So I think people think they can just rail away and do tons of damage. Would that be bad design? I don't know. You guys let me know. Orisa's obviously amazingly good because of Halt, but this is weird. Because this Orisa is playing like I'm going to set up a bunker. and I'm going to just do damage. All right, so all our team are standing together, which is weird. Yeah, damage boost is the play. We have lost our ball, but we couldn't really do too much about that. So just damage boost here. We're safe behind the barrier. We can damage boost, and we can heal. We're not going to be able to save that guy across the way. Okay. So just think about what kind of value we actually got from that ultimate. We didn't really get too much, right? We lost the ball, and our team didn't really get too much done with it. But the difficulty here is, I mean, like, what I want to say is, like, so here, and the problem is, because this is such a weird, like, it's got a weird flow to it. I know it's bronze and whatever, like, the bronze games are all over the shop, but as your team take the high ground, yeah, they should be dropping down here, right? Or at least trying to get to the low ground. This is an ideal arena for Mercy to pop her ultimate and just fly everywhere. So what I'd be waiting for is the team to aggress onto the point, then I'd pop my ultimate, and then it would be great. The problem is our team are not really doing that. So I think what you're trying to do is use your ultimate to force them into doing something. And I don't entirely think that's a bad thing to do. I think that's kind of okay what you do with the ultimate. The thing with Mercy's ult is it's probably the worst support ultimate in the game. And in fact, Mercy is probably, at this moment in time, the worst support in the game, which is not great, and Blizzard really need to do something about that. See, so that actually sums it up there. So what happened there, that ball just got absolutely annihilated. Mercy has got no way of preventing that ball from not dying. But enter Batiste. He could save the ball with his immortality field. Anna could potentially nade and then pump loads of heals in. Mercy just sits there healing, hoping for the best, and she doesn't do enough healing. She hasn't got enough throughput. But I think Blizzard really do need to look. They just need to do something about Mercy. She's just like, what? Poor Mercy. Anyway, let's get back on board. So we just need to disengage here as much as we can. I mean, so here, this isn't the play. We do not res this. We absolutely do not res this. We've lost this fight. We should have disengaged. If you res now, this is bad because all you're doing is giving the enemy ultimate charge. So you're about to die. But great, you've resed Orisa, who... You know what? I'm tempted to see how this Orisa plays. So Orisa's going to 1v6 them. Orisa's going to 1v6 them. Okay. So again, we're dead. The fight's over. Look at the UI, right? The game is telling us it's over. Just don't go in. Back off. So instead, we trickle in. Now look at this, right? All this serves to do is kill us, stagger our spawn, so it takes even longer to get together for another attack. And I know. You guys are going to be like, well, Sty, you don't know what it's like in Bronze. People don't even group for an attack. I know. We've just watched this game. We know what it's like. But what I want you to do is make better decisions. Break the bad habit of Bronze. And that's why I'm highlighting this, right? And I'm not being, you'll notice that I haven't actually gone into detail on things like ult tracking, team comp, like alterations or anything like that, because it doesn't really matter at Bronze. It's just about, look, what is the game telling me? We've lost this fight. I'm going to back off. Instead, we go forward here. And we can't possibly win here. Like, there is no way. We're just going to die. So there goes ball. So he just YOLO'd in and fed. A Hanzo. You actually did the Mercy tech a little bit there. I like it. Ooh, okay, not great. Kind of getting stuck on the geometry of the map. Odd time to do the jump, but okay. See, so again, this fight is just drawn out. Like, there's no way our team can win this fight. Like, we just can't get any... Like, our Hanzo's gone in on his own. We're getting worried now. We don't really know what to do. We're going to support the Hanzo. Okay, we didn't need to walk all the way down there either. We could, like... You're getting too close to the team, right? You don't need to be this close to them. You really don't. Genji's gonna have a field day. Now we can ult, yeah. Oh no! I'm sorry, Mercy. Oh no. Oh no. What happened there? Genji just what happened? What happened? So again, it's final fight. We're just gonna use our ult as soon as we get it. But it was a good time to ult because we're taking a lot of pressure. That AoE healing is gonna be great in that. So, like I said, again, don't get too dragged in towards the team. Just try and back off a little bit. But here, like here, we shouldn't be here, like, because we know they're going to, I mean, they're coming to get us, but we know they're there. We should be safe here, right? I mean, okay, there's an echo there, but we should be playing from the back here, right? Because it's much safer. Like, actually being in the middle of the team, it's not really that safe. Yeah, we've got Immortality Field down, but it's not really going to make much difference. So this is the unfortunate moment. Yeah, with 31 HP. Just dash us. Oh, it's reflect damage. He's just reflected and everyone died. Yeah, okay. Unlucky. Now, you can place blame and say, okay, the reason why this was such a bad attack is our Orisa. It seems to think Orisa's DPS, and he's just going to build a bunker and then just stand there doing damage. You will get away from these players if you just make better decisions and you start getting rid of the... it's feeding. It really is feeding. If you feed less, then you should win more games, right? I mean, none of this matters. Like, we can't win this fight. Whatever. This res is fine. We should get in the air with Pharah, though. Yeah. Like, it's just honestly about making good decisions, making better decisions more often, and you will get out of this rank because you will die less, right? Dying is the worst thing you can do in Overwatch. I say this all the time. It is absolutely terrible. The more you die, you just can't do anything when you're dead, right? Better players do more things, and to do more things, you don't die, right? Stupidly simple, right? Even laughably so. All right, let's go forward, and let's jump back on board. So now we're on the defense. We've got a Bastion and an Orisa. So in theory, right, we should actually be okay on defense here, because this Orisa should play fairly defensively, because it was playing defensively on the attack. Even though I don't think it thinks it is, I think it thinks it was playing offensively. Anyway, it needs to play with the Bastion, and all we're looking to do here is just damage boost the Bastion. So the Orisa Bastion, hopefully they get the high ground. Looks like they will. You just chill, and you just apply that damage boost, and you just chill. But you use your cover. You don't need to be outside, right? You can be here, right? You can damage boost him from here. We're nice and safe. If any pressure gets put onto us, we can jump out. A lot of stuff we can do, right? But we're safe here. This is the main thing. If we're standing out in the open here, it's kind of like we're all clumped together. We're waiting for them to just spam damage into us, and there's no need for us to be there. It doesn't matter if Anna's standing there. She shouldn't be there as well, but it just doesn't matter. It's like, whatever. Like, Anna should be over here somewhere, or just not even there, because Anna needs to see, like, full vision of the map so she can just, or of the point, so she can just apply a healing where it's required. But that doesn't matter. So look at what we're doing here, right? We're sitting at the back. We've got our damage boost on the Bastion, which is what I wanted to see. I don't know what our ball's doing, but we don't care. Just let him have a good time. Just let him have a good time. So we've got a problem. We've got a problem, and it's a YOLO Junkrat. And the problem here is this Junkrat, I don't think he could do massive damage unless our team kill him. Now, we should kill him. The whole team is here. We should kill him, apart from Ball. So he's got to be dead. Right? He's killed the Genji. Oh, no. Right. Okay, that's a good res. Okay, now we got a bit of a problem. I'm going to follow this bad boy. We got a bit of a problem here. So we are sitting nice and chill in the corner. And I think our Junkrat friend... it's like the Junkrat's going to get them. Oh, no. He's going to get the high ground. And he's going to... Oh, no. Is he going to get on top of the roof? He probably doesn't even know it's there. No. So he's a bot. He should have got onto the... God, he's a bot. He's... No disrespect, bronze player. So I don't know what he's doing. He's gone onto the point. He's trying to ninja cap. This isn't the play. Oh, no, no, no. Bastion. Oh, my God. He's getting so much value, this guy. He's killed the Bastion. He's still not dead. How is he still not dead? How is this guy still not dead? I don't even know what's going on here. No! Yes! 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 Love it. Oh, yes. Oh, you... Right, okay. Remember what I said, right? Don't stand out in the open. Use the cover. You could chill here and heal him. And you're nice and safe, right? And I mean, there's a Junkrat there, so that you're not really that safe. You see, this guy's having the time of his life. I don't know how this guy hasn't died. So this is going to be a problem for us, actually. Oh dear. So yeah, that was a problem for Anna. Oh man. I mean, we're dead, but like anything we can get here, we just try and get it. Yeah. So again, this thing of being stuck together. Now, Junkrat should not have got through how he did. He should not have survived. I don't know how he survived. In fact, let's go back and watch because I have no idea. How did he even survive? Like, what was Bastion shooting at? Bastion should have just wrecked him instantly. As soon as he jumped over, Bastion should have just been like, you're dead. Oh, we just missed him. This isn't Bastion either. Right. Trevenger. You reckon his name's Trevor? And he's the Revenger. Trevenger. Right. There's a... Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who actually knows? Let's go forward. So we've lost the point. We're dead. Whatever. Like, we should have played a little bit safer. But, yeah, like, a lot of things happened there that I don't think we could have made. We couldn't have really done too much there, right? Our team were just going to die, and it's like, whatever, right? We just move on to the next engagement. Try not to get hung up on what's happened before as well. Because, like, if you start thinking about, oh, my God, we lost the last fight. Oh, my God, this is so bad. Then you'll lose the next fight. Just forget about it, right? Overwatch is a game about momentum, and you need to keep good momentum, right? And if the enemy have got good momentum, try not to let it affect you, right? No! What? It's just... What happened? What happened?
You seem in need of aid.
What happened? No! Game world. It's game time. It's game time. I spilled my drink all down me.
Heroes never die.
We must all
I
make
am
some
claiming the
advances
objective.
of science.
Our enemy returned.
Helden sterben nicht.
You guys probably can't see, but look. You see that? Oh man.
Victory.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching OverAnalzyed. I hope you enjoyed it. I threw my Coke Zero all over me. I can't believe what I witnessed. I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. Right, Mercy, Cloud, you're a good player, right? You've just got to not die as often as you do, right? And to not do that, just make, like, basically use the walls, right? When you position, don't rush straight into the middle of the fight because that's probably going to get you killed. And everything else that we covered in that video, which my brain is, I am actually boomed because of what I've just witnessed at the end. And it didn't even matter. The Moira just killed herself and then they won anyway. I don't understand. Anyway, just try and stay positive, right? And try and get rid of the habits that I outlined in this video, which are pretty bad habits, and just play more Overwatch. Keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. And you will get through the ranks, right? Mercy, I think, is probably the weakest support right now. But don't let that deter you. Like, you can still play the hero. Remember, this is bronze as well. When people talk about who's the strongest and the weakest hero, it probably only matters. Well, I can tell you, it only matters at High Master and GM. Because below that, you can just do whatever the hell you like. If you like Mercy, play Mercy, right? And you'll get more enjoyment from Overwatch if you play the characters you want to play, yeah? So do that. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you want to send in video clips to appear on this series, then go to unitlost.com/overanalyzed, and I will catch you lovely lot on the next one. Toodaloo.